Hello and welcome to Gatia, where the populace are at the mercy of elemental chaos, unpredictable weather, and the primeval creatures that have been influenced by the world's discord. Our story this evening continues to follow the adventures of the group known as the Measure as they begin their time in Arcadia for the next leg of their adventure.
Oh, schnapples.
Not exactly to protect their home of Greystand, but to cure themselves of the curses that have been plaguing them for some time now. During session tonight, to all of you wonderful people in chat, first of all, hi, thank you for being here. Second, we will be interacting with you all to the best of our ability, but so as to not break the flow of our role play, we will be primarily responding through chat as opposed to verbally. This way we don't break a role play scene or just the flow of the game in general. That being said, though, about halfway through our session at like 9:30, we will be taking a break, and when we return from our break, we'll have a little more of a one-on-one with everybody before we get started again. And last but not least, while you are here, please remember, be excellent to each other. Happy 1 year of Greystand, everybody.
Yeah!
Yeah.
We made it. 100% attendance.
100% attendance, yeah, for a whole year. That's insane. To all of you in chat, again, addressing you, we have activated our channel points. So basically okay, Sora, you're gonna have to help me here.
Would you like
the
me to?
blue ones. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, so tonight basically we are doing an interactive stream. I don't know if this is going to continue from here on, but we kind of took a page from Player Hater Gaming and how they had the interaction with viewers, and wanted to give that a try. Everything that's in blue for our natties is stuff that you can use to interact with stream and influence the game. If you see the good berry, it's just to basically,
Something to spend your points on.
Something to spend your points on, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them only have one redemption per campaign, per stream, basically, and yeah, so we'll just have fun. If you click on them, they'll tell you what they do, and go from there.
Yeah. And just to explain, I'll just go ahead and say it because I know everyone's probably not going to go run and look at each and every one. The once a campaign redemption is our highest scored one, and it is a draw from the deck of many things. So that is once a campaign. That may be something that we see again. I would like to see some of these stay, but some, this is kind of like a for fun test run, and it's also just a way to let you all participate and have fun with us. Let's see. What else is going on tonight?
If you are watching this on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified whenever I decide to post it on Thursday. And yeah, do that.
The thing. Sorry, I'm looking for something. There it is. Anyway, loud noises. I have it.
Oh.
Just in case.
Also,
yeah.
we need to state that the players are not allowed to use the redemptions.
Yes. Thank you so much for remembering to say that. Because I know that, of course, because we're here every week, that could get dangerous.
I have 52k, so I could literally redeem everything right now.
I don't know how you have more than me. You have
special.
Like double.
You're logged in under the BBEG Twitch all the time. That's why.
That's right. Yeah.
I keep it open on my phone.
I have 46.2k.
Yeah. See, yeah. Okay. Well, anyway.
I did spend it on VIP at one point, though.
Yeah, you did. Anyway. Last time on Welcome to Greystand, the things started off with I was going to say a bang, but I guess it started off with a chomp. as the party was attacked in the swampy southern portion of the Irish forest by giant crocodiles. After some combating, the party did succeed, as everybody did survive, and the crocodiles not so much. And now they are in possession of some crocodile meat and hide. And I believe Renna took a tooth as well. After combating with the crocodiles, the measure continued on through their journey, heading south towards the village of Birnasnag, hoping they could find their entryway into Arcadia in the process. During their travel, they had a number of interactions. You interacted with a awakened raven by the name of Quill, who hailed from the city of Thrix. The city long ago destroyed by the envoys, as you've recently learned. And after interacting with Quill and more travel later, you met the dryad known as Hibiscus at her... I'm trying to think of the right way to explain her place. Her non-profit tavern, known as Nature's Pitcher, where half of the party got really sloshed and had a good time. After spending the night at Nature's Pitcher, you did proceed on through your travels, where Geronimo caught scent of something and took off in the direction of what he was sensing. After following after him, you eventually found at your feet a gateway. The gateway to Arcadia that the measure has been looking for. After taking the plunge and free falling for an undetermined amount of time, not too long, but not super quick either, you found yourself transported, dropping down over the lands of Arcadia, where you touched down in what Geronimo has referred to as the Summerlands. After touching down and taking a look around at the first words spoken, which I believe was Tim and Cassidy, you both realized you're not yourselves. Everybody being in a different body. So we can swoop in right there on that.
Swoop.
Swoop. I know. Someone's gonna say it. Swoop. Swooping is bad. I know.
Is it?
It's a Dragon Age reference.
Oh. My first time hearing this is why I asked. Sounds like a fun time.
So you are all standing in this vibrant field, while the colors you see around you are, for the most part, colors that you're used to seeing in nature. It's like somebody's turned up the contrast. Everything's brighter, more vibrant, almost to a point of looking unrealistic. And you've all come to this realization that your minds are not where they're supposed to be, including Geronimo, who has found his way inside. Geronimo, the Harengon Pathfinder that you stumbled across. He is inside Renna's body, and Rarissa has found herself inside Geronimo's body.
I'm furry!
Oh, God. And how do we feel about this?
Oh, and furry.
Geronimo is looking at his arms and, where's my fur? Why don't I have any fur? Why am I blue?
You left it all on me.
Oh, this isn't good. I don't like this.
Did I lose weight?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah,
back. Oh, my back
Yeah, you
doesn't
did.
hurt. Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy. Jesus.
Oh,
Who are you in, Rena?
Tim.
Tim. Rena's is then Tim.
get out of me.
Tim is in within. You all have your character sheets. Tim, you're inside Cassidy's body. Cassidy, you're inside Rarissa's body.
I did not consent.
Okay, you know what I mean. Your mind.
Do I feel
Where we all-
smarter?
No.
Probably.
I mean, can objects make you feel smarter? I mean, having lots of books on you, does that make you feel smarter?
Maybe.
Well, technically, she has my brain right now.
That's true. That is true. So maybe you do.
I feel
Maybe it's
stronger.
there. Mm-hmm. You feel that you have a higher mental capacity than usual, Rena.
Hell yeah.
You feel power in your mind as opposed to in your arms or torso or legs.
I feel
Matter of fact, you probably don't feel strong in your body at all.
I feel more magically inclined though.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I want to cast fireball.
Jesus.
Oh hey, I can talk to Lennar myself now.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodbye those spell slots.
Yeah, he's still gonna hear Tim though.
Yep.
So careful.
Yeah, that's true. You do still sound like the person you're inhabiting.
Don't say it like that.
Possessing.
Possessing. Okay, that's better. It's a little better.
My case, it's in hoppeting.
Inhabiting, yeah. How do you deal with this? I feel cold.
It's not great.
My back hurts. But the view's nice. This is a much different perspective.
Because you're tall, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wow, I am small. And he looks down at you, Marissa.
Yeah. She's just gonna kind of look around at
Hey.
everyone like, this is so weird.
Huh?
Colby, get off your sheet.
No. I'm watching your every move. Tim's just standing there pretty quiet. He's like, I feel protected. This is nice.
Is there a big height difference between Tim and Cassidy? I can't remember. Cassidy's pretty tall, isn't she?
Cass is 6 feet.
Yeah. And how tall is Tim?
5'10".
5'10".
Oh, okay. It's not too big of a difference then. Okay. So the only one who's really noticing a height disparity is Rarissa and Geronimo. Okay.
I imagine her she could literally go up to someone and be like, uppies.
Yeah. I mean, you're small enough.
Wow.
I forget how tall he is, but it is on his sheet on the second page. He is small.
Geronimo, wherever you are.
Yeah, over here.
Oh, heavens.
Oh, no, it's not on
How
there.
do we fix this?
I think we got to, we need to go see Kyanna. Kyanna can fix this, totally.
You're not exuding confidence, Geronimo.
I feel really weird.
Yeah. Smay.
No.
So, I have a question. Is Geronimo experiencing Rena's body's curses, like the being wet thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, every now and then you see him just go, oh, gosh. Just wiping water off his brow. Or her brow, essentially. So I don't know where we touched down. I mean, I know we're in the Summerlands. We're definitely in the Summerlands. He's looking up as he says this. We need to find Suntide Village. And we go to Suntide, and then we can find Kyanna from there, and she can fix this.
Try squatting. Maybe the land will look more familiar if you're lower down.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh, +4. Hell yeah. $21.
He squats down. Oh, you're right. This is kind of more familiar. He's just like walking like that, squatted down.
Kyanna.
Uh-huh.
Is that another dryad?
No, she's a hedge witch.
She's spicy.
Is she what?
Spicy.
I don't know. I never tasted her.
Okay.
Why? What'd I do?
You better not taste anybody while you're in my body.
He just keeps walking in that crouched position.
Tim, how do I use spells? Do I just think something and it happens?
No.
Right.
You have to have an understanding of how the magic works and the book. Can you read my book? Tomas?
I take
Are
out
you
book.
calling Tomas?
That's the book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it, just the pages flit open and you done called? Somebody said my name. I heard it.
Don't practice with Fireball. Try Chromatic Orb, please. Fireball's
You-
special. You only got 3 shots at best.
You want me to cast Chromatic Orb?
Oh, heavens. He can just cast for you. That's fantastic.
I should just take my hand and put it on his back and chromatic orb himself. I'm kidding, I'm not actually doing that. I'm gonna fire off a fire bolt warning shot at myself.
At yourself?
Mhm. Well, not myself, but
The one that's
Geronimo.
crawling on the ground.
yeah.
Oh, the one who's crouching?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. A warning shot, you said. Oh, so you're not aiming with intent to hit.
No.
Yeah, you just gonna fire it at his feet?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll in case I get a 1 and hit myself anyway.
Okay, yeah.
It was a 14, but I only saw the 1 and I got scared, so we're good. 21.
Yeah, he just kind of jumps a bit. And he crouches back down and continues to walk like that.
Oh god.
You're gonna get some gains on Rena there if you keep squatting like that.
What do you mean?
Your legs don't hurt?
Exercise.
Pretty good legs. He just keeps going. Maybe it'll bug me after a while, but it doesn't right now.
Your poor knees.
Yeah, my legs and knees aren't as strong as my upper half. I don't usually use my legs when fishing, so
Okay. Well, he continues to head in the direction like, come on, we gotta find Suntide. I think it's in this direction. Wait, where's the sun? Oh yeah, it's this way. And he just keeps going in the direction. Yeah. So he is beginning to waddle that away in a crouched position. It's very odd to watch. What are we doing as travel begins?
Trying to
Mm.
adjust to the new body as well as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Probably trying out walking on all fours and then back on all twos and seeing what feels best.
Aw.
Geronimo sees you switching back and forth and goes, try jumping.
She would just kind of like stop and like crouch down and then just like hop.
Yeah. you have an ability called bunny hop or rabbit hop, something like that. I think it sends you like 15 feet. Just one leap forward.
Rabbit hop.
Yeah. Yeah. Good leg muscles. Somebody, well, you know what? Yeah, someone do a survival roll with advantage. Somebody, anybody.
Okay. Guess it's me.
You.
Advantage?
Yep. Yeah, Geronimo's helping. Or it's just better than making the NPC roll with advantage. I'd rather you guys roll.
That's an 11.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, 11's not horrible. He kind of has to. He ends up standing up straight after a while, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you are gonna feel that later." And he's like flexing his knees. He's like directing you a little bit as during travel, and you end up moving through a wooded area. The trees are broadleaf trees, much like what you had experienced in the Irish forest on the southern end. But the colors here are vastly different. It's almost like the forest is a rainbow. When the wind blows, you see the shifting of the vegetation's color. When the wind hits the leaves, they start as this purple color, and when the wind hits them, it's like they flip and it's all blue as they flutter in the breeze. The grass having a similar effect, but shifting between an orange and a yellow, something a little less noticeable, but if you're watching, you can see it happen. It almost makes the ground look like it's flickering flames. But you continue your travel through the woods. Somebody roll. Hold on. Let me find it. Because it's not a 20. It's not a d20. Somebody roll a d6 for me.
Me.
You.
3.
3. Okay, excellent. The chromatic forest continues to shift, and you almost feel like it's showing you a path as you travel through the forest. The grass seems to part to a particular color, and the group is just inclined to follow it. And eventually you come into a clearing, and not too far from where you enter into this clearing is a very large nest with eggs in it.
The bunch of eggs? How many eggs?
3. They're about the size of a medium-sized human.
Wow.
And they're white. They're oblong white eggs, and they're just sitting in this big nest, a collection of tree limbs and maybe a couple of trees themselves in there. But yeah,
Is there any claw marks or feathers or any indication of what kind of creature these might be the eggs of? I'm looking to see if they're hostile.
You'd have to get a little closer to the nest to investigate. I would give you an investigation roll to do that. You can't do it from the distance you're at. You can't see any detail. Like, this nest is a good 20, 25 feet ahead of you.
Okay, good. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if we should approach that.
Okay.
I don't want the mother of whatever that is thinking we're intruding.
I don't think we have a pan large enough to cook an omelet that size anyway, so.
They look good, though.
Yep.
Okay.
No bungle milk either.
Oh, God. Why did you just make that thing? Ugh.
This is goat milk. Why not?
Yeah. But okay. So, is anybody doing anything in this space right now?
Cautiously observing from afar.
Are there any
Not
feathers
approaching.
around? Are there any feathers around?
You don't see any from this distance. That's kind of what Cassidy was asking too. I say you have to get a little bit closer to investigate.
It's not this body's forte. But I can't be stopped. I'm gonna.
Are you investigating?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 17.
There you go.
So you get up there and you have a look around, and inside the nest itself, you get close enough you can see inside. Big white feathers, very soft looking feathers. Everybody give me a perception roll.
I'm gonna take one feather.
Oh, good.
Feathers bigger than you. Or
Great.
maybe about as tall as you.
That's terrifying.
Wow.
Rana? Sora?
Sorry, I was having
There
a
you
cat incident.
That's okay. Perception roll, please, friend.
I heard.
Okay. While she's rolling, Cassidy, what'd you get?
15.
Rarissa?
18.
That's the difference. Tim?
21.
Nice.
Anna?
21.
Holy crap. Well, so Tim, I'm going to say that you notice it like a fraction of a moment sooner because it's closest to you. Well, no, actually, you know what? I got two different things, actually. Tim, as you're observing inside this nest, you notice one of the eggs shakes a little bit. And then, Rena, in the trees to the right of the nest, or to the right of Tim in the woods, you start to see a shadow of a very long-necked creature, and just and you hear a second set of feet, and then you just I need everybody to roll for initiative as
No.
giant geese emerge from the woods.
Excuse me?
I thought you were going to say swans.
No,
Oh,
my bird calls are only so, varied.
No, we're under a yonkening.
Yep. All right, let's see where. And as these geese enter the forest, it's like the woods react and everything just turns red.
oh. They've got swords in their beaks.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the official token, so.
I think roll 20 might have broken on me because nothing's changing.
What's that?
I think roll 20 might have broken on me because nothing's changing.
Ruh-roh.
Reload.
Yep.
Why?
Hey.
I'm fully connected. No problem.
It's been doing that to me too. I'm pretty sure it's just Discord, honestly. Because it's been happening a lot lately, like once or twice a day.
It does it at least once every Tuesday for the past like 4 weeks in a row. But it
Yeah.
hasn't done it on Wednesday, like when we
No.
play, or Monday. Like,
Yeah. Very weird. Very weird. Okay,
Make sure we get a
oh,
daily
right.
dose
I
of
do this
beauty.
by hand. I forgot. My bad. I don't know what was just said, but I don't know if I want to know. Alright, let's see.
It's okay, bud. Me too.
Okay, 20 to 25. Okay, 15 to 20.
19.
Wait, who are you?
I am.
Marissa, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna go through all the things I could be right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that was 15 to 20, 10 to 15.
14.
13.
What was that? Okay, Sora was 14. What were you, Luna?
13.
Okay. And what's your dex modifier?
Who?
I think it's a 5. I'm sorry, Luna. I'm sorry.
5.
Gotcha.
Little bunny with the fuzzy booty.
Okay, 5 to 10.
I got an 8.
Okay, and Timothy and Cassidy's. And then, is that it? Did I get everybody? No.
Did you roll
I didn't roll
Geronimo?
Geronimo. Geronimo. I didn't. That's who
Geronimo?
I'm missing.
Trevina?
Jorena. What's your dex mod?
Renanimo? 5.
Okay, well,
No, there's enough R's. Stop it.
I like Renanimo. Yeah, I can't do it.
that's a very poor roll. All right. When I say these names, I mean the person in control of them. Rarissa is at the top of the turn order. So, Amber.
Okay.
Oh,
See, you
stab him
said
in
the
the butt.
person who's in control of them.
Oh, you're right. All right.
so I was like,
I'm sorry. I will be saying
My
the
brain?
character. The character who is, yeah, the body. I will. Yes.
this is gonna be a long night.
Amber's never played a rogue before.
Ta-da!
Well, there's thankfully not a lot of options here, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, and I don't want to get close to these crazy gooseberries, so I am going to shoot with a short bow. I'm gonna aim at the one that's ever so slightly closer to us. And
Okay.
now I'm going to see what I'm rolling.
Rolling.
+6 hit.
Pretty nice.
Not bad. So that would be a 21 for hit.
Miss. No, I'm just kidding. That is a hit. That is definitely a hit.
And 1d6 plus 3 pierce.
Yes.
So that would be for 6 damage.
All right. And
We-
so
We gotta get to Rarissa an upgraded bow, guys.
So when someone is within 5 feet of your target, I believe your ranged weapon as well, you get sneak attack bonus. So
Nobody's within 5 feet of my target.
I know, I'm saying when that does happen, you'll be able to.
Okay, well, just keep me posted. Because I'll forget.
Good
when it's
bonk with the
relevant.
string missile.
Okay. It is the blue goose's turn. I say blue because I give him a blue dot, and he is running towards Cassidy. And it is going to start attacking.
No.
It is going to lunge at you with its beak. That's a 7, so I'm assuming that is definitely a miss. And then it's going to start trying to hit you with its wings. That is a 23 to hit.
A hit?
And then, okay, and that's a 9. So just one hit with its wing.
Oh.
And I need you to give me a strength saving throw, please. Whenever you're ready.
It's a 5.
Okay. You take 6 points of, what was that, bludgeoning? Yeah, 6 points of flapping damage, and you are knocked prone as the wing just kind of knocks you right off your feet. Okay. I need the character, Tim, to go now, please.
Certainly. Do I need to say what I'm gonna do?
Yes, you need to say what you're going to do.
I don't know what a 20-foot diameter is.
Baby,
That's a 20-foot. Oh, okay. So you're fireballing. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Well, I'm gonna, but I'll try to. There we go. Right there. So it doesn't hit Cassidy Tim.
Cassidy?
Both.
Sounds good. Cassidy.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, so that's going to be a dex save for both geese.
Yes.
Luna, can you just make sure you can move that token? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Great. You can pick a spot for yourself still while we're doing this. Is fine. All right. So what's the DC that I'm trying to beat, please?
15.
Okay. First roll for Blue Goose. That is a failure. And that is... What'd you say the number was?
15.
Okay, the second one rolls a 16. So one fails, this one right here fails, and this one succeeds.
Alright. Hold on, I gotta count.
That's fine. I keep saying Blue Goose, and it makes me think of Dr. Seuss with the goose juice. I can't help myself.
33.
33 points of damage.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's half for the failed rate. Yeah.
Yes.
I've never played a wizard, so I don't...
You are totally fine. So it was a total of 33.
Yep.
Alright, so minus 33 to that one. And then what's half of 33? That's going to be...
17 if you round up.
Yeah, thank you. Alright. These gooses, it kind of smells good suddenly as they're hit with fireball.
Gross.
Is that it for your turn?
I think so.
All right. It's going to be the character Geronimo's turn. And don't forget, you have extra attack.
Okay. Oh my gosh. You know, longbow seems pretty good, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to just smack it with a longbow, and I'll go with this one.
Okay.
See what happens. Mwah. So that was 30 total.
I'm sorry, how much? 30, you said? What'd you
Yeah.
roll?
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, that's a 30. Holy crap. Yeah, that hits. That hits. Mhm. Geronimo don't
Alright.
fuck around.
No, he does not. Damn. All right, bunny. Show me what you got. All right. I gotta find the D8 now because I didn't pull that out either.
Will the other
13.
goose go 13 damage?
Wait, plus 6 plus 1? So 14?
Yes.
14. 14.
All right, that was to this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Red goose.
Red goose. Okay, so that's one attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I gotta roll for longbow again, right?
If that, yeah, if that's what you're gonna do with the extra attack. After Geronimo is done, then it's going to be another goose turn, and Cassidy's on deck after the goose.
I'm just gonna keep putting these things in my mouth. I rolled a 28.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, that's a hit. Same target?
Yeah.
All right.
$12.
Okay, 12 points of damage. Very nice. That it?
Yeah.
All right. This goose is going to... Actually, hold on. Where's my ruler? Yeah, this goose is going to go about right here. I think that should be far enough.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. And it is just going to open its wings, lean its head back, and just let out this loud honking noise. It is using the ability Thunderous Honk. I need all of you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Honk. My name's Astarion.
Yeah.
Honk.
Honk.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you said Khan?
Yeah, Khan, yeah.
Neil would be proud.
All right,
Sorry.
Cassidy.
19.
Okay. Marissa?
The big one's not going in my mouth anymore because I rolled a 4.
Okay. Rena?
No.
You rolled a 1? Did you roll a 1? You did, okay. Tim?
This would be a good time for somebody to give me a reroll.
8.
8. Okay. 1 second.
Look at all those low rolls.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, the
It's
young's
the
too strong.
goosening.
Too drunk? Oh.
Okay. This honk. Oh wait. Okay, so this honk shakes you to your core. Everybody except for Cassidy takes 23 points of damage. And you now have the deafened condition until the start of the goose's next turn. Cassidy, you take 11 points of damage, but you are not deafened.
Okay.
Honk.
Her.
Yeah.
And just for some clarification, I know it's pretty straightforward, but I am looking up the deafened condition just in case I'm forgetting anything. Okay, you can't hear and automatically fail any ability check that requires hearing. Okay, so
What about casting spells if you can't hear your own voice?
somatic. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with still being able to cast your vocal spells. I mean, as long as you are producing. I mean, you even when you can't hear, you can feel your vocal cords. Yes.
I was supposed to roll that D100.
I was
Oh,
just
go ahead and
thinking
roll
about
it.
that too.
Go ahead and roll it.
But now
We
I don't
can
wanna.
retroact damage. That was 33 points of damage.
I'm missing. No. 68.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
It's 25 and under. That's a problem, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was one off. I'm so mad.
All right. Well,
You can get one later.
that is it for the. Oh boy, that's it for the goose's turn. Cassidy, the Cassidy character. It is now your turn with the, well, I guess Geronimo on deck.
I'm gonna call myself Raricity.
Oh, I like that.
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, that's half your movement.
And it's an action to disengage.
It is.
Right. I'm running.
Okay.
I was running.
All right, is that it for your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let's change this. I want to be clear about my intention.
Okay.
Run away from the nest.
Ah, I see. Okay. All right. Well, now I get to control Rena. This is going to be interesting.
You've played an Echo Knight fighter before. You'll be fine.
Do you remember what happened last time I played an Echo Knight fighter?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that character died numerous times.
Well, whose fault is that?
The dice.
Mm-hmm.
You have extra attack. Why isn't it in here? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Why are
All
you
right.
going in there? No.
What? Okay. Gonna put the echo over here. And real Rena is just gonna start wailing on this burb with her rapier. Let me just double check. Okay. That's a hit. And that's a wait. Yeah, that's a hit. Shit. All right. What's the? It's just gonna continuously stab at this goose who's yet to be cooked. Is going to deal. Where's my D8?
Who's the goose that's on the loose? Goostarian. Sorry. Don't forget
20?
to.
Oh, wait.
Don't forget to add the +2 for dueling.
Thank you. 11 and then. Okay, that's 27 points of damage. Geronimo is frantically just stabbing at this goose, and somehow in the flurry of strikes hits an artery and just a fountain just right in his face of blood, and the goose keels over dead.
Poor goose.
That was a parrot. Oh no.
He was just protecting his nest.
But now we can raise the babies.
No.
The person in control of Rarissa, it is your turn.
Oh, okay.
And the echo counts as an ally within 5 feet of your target.
Okay. So, what does that give me again?
So you are
Does it give-
attacking with advantage.
Okay.
And because you are attacking with advantage, you also get to do the sneak attack damage, which I believe is it 3d6, Luna?
Yeah.
Or has it something like that?
It should say under the. Yeah.
Under the sneak attack title.
Damage increases as you gain levels. Yep. And I think
Yeah,
I just kept going into like rogue to look at the table.
Yeah,
roll
I'll
20.
go. At level 7, you're rolling an extra 4d6.
On top of
Uh-huh.
your regular damage die.
Correct.
I've been
All right.
skimping myself on a die.
You could just make it a attack thing so you remember.
I am going to attack Blue Goose
Okay.
with the short bow.
There you go. I'm listening.
That would be a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And you said plus 4 dice. So I'm rolling 5d6 and adding 3.
Yep.
Alright, this arrow. Lining it up. Give me like 5 minutes, I need to count dice.
Okay.
Cue the intermission.
I put in an attack thing for you, Luna, so it says your sneak attack damage. It's not going to scale automatically. You'll have to upgrade it as you level up, but it's there.
That will be a 24.
24 damage?
Yes,
Okay.
to Mr. Blue Goose.
You sink this arrow into the goose, and white feathers become red on the contact point. It's still standing, but it ain't looking pretty.
Oh, I don't want him to die.
It is going to attack the echo. Okay, that is a hit, and it immediately dispels. And then it's going to continue. No, you know what? It's going to go after the one that just killed its partner. It is going to start attacking Rena.
I got scared. I was like, what did I do?
the character.
Gas fireball.
I mean,
That's a hit.
it rolled over a 19.
Uh-huh. That's a miss. And that's a miss. So you get hit with the beak, or Rena gets the beak.
Rena doesn't want the beak. She's not ready for the.
Wow. Wow. Alright. That
You can't handle the beak.
is... Wow, I just rolled minimum damage. So, Rena takes 4 points of damage as the goose lunges and snaps at it, at them. The person controlling Tim.
That's
You're
me.
watching yourself getting attacked. You get to see what it looks like when you get attacked.
Yeah, that looks uncomfortable. I don't know.
Real quick, hold on. The person controlling Cassidy, can you give me a wisdom saving throw real quick? Just real quick.
$24.
Okay. You feel the urge to laugh, but you're able to hold it back. Go ahead, continue. Trim? I don't know.
Scooting
There's a
back
lot of
here.
horrible combinations we could come up with for that.
And despite being deafened, I'm going to attempt to chromatic orb.
Well, you have to still roll your D100.
I know.
Oh, okay. Well, I was helping you remember this time because I forgot
know.
to.
60.
Okay. I thought you were going to say 16. I was like, oh, you did not. But go ahead. Chromatic orb.
Time to chromatic the orb. Oh, I'm so fucking blind tonight.
No, deafened. Amber, you look so disappointed.
23.
Ooh, yeah, that barely hits. I'm just kidding, obviously. Also, hello, Dis. I see you in the chat.
It's 12, and I'm gonna do acid damage.
She's
wow.
doing acid.
This, we could say that this goose was cooked, but now it's ruined by acid as the body just deteriorates and falls to the ground. And that's it for the combat.
Aw. Acid goose.
Acid goose. What are you doing? I see you moving towards the eggs.
Nothing.
They will not fit in the bag of ho-ho holding.
Will the feather?
Oh, yeah.
All right, it's going in there. I don't know where the sheet is, though.
Goosed. I will. That's because I believe Amber is in control of that.
Giant goose feather.
Mhm.
Yes, that's going to be Tim's celebratory and special occasion quill.
Oh my gosh. It
Love
makes
that.
sense. I was thinking a hat at first.
No, I like the quill idea.
If it needs to be, sure. Call it some massive macaroni.
Is that some dual wielding quill action there?
It's definitely two-handed, actually.
Probably.
No.
For those of us, real quick, before we continue on our way, for those of us that are just coming in or tuning in, we do have things you can spend channel points on in celebration of our 52 weeks of Welcome to Greystand. Some of these things may be here forever. Some of them definitely will not be here forever. So if you got the points and you want to spend them, this is your chance to influence the game in what little or potentially very large ways you would like to. The gooses are cooked. The eggs are nested.
Do they
The
seem like
eagle has landed.
do they seem like they're gonna hatch anytime soon?
Give me a investigation or nature.
What am I good at? Oh, investigation. Okay. 19.
So while you're looking at them, another one of the eggs like wiggles, but they only wiggle a little bit. From what you can tell, it doesn't look like they're about to hatch or anything, but they're definitely at a stage where they're active inside the shell.
If you don't mind, Sora, add 7 HP to Tim's health pool.
Okay.
Because I'm casting level 1 Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, thank you.
You're preserving your body.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's bias.
I sure have no sense of self-preservation, so
Yeah, noticed. Actually, hold on. Let's retroact that. We're going to cast Prayer of Healing for everybody. Take away that 7.
okay.
We all got
Sir.
hit by that honk.
Honk. Honk.
Honk.
Gather
Darling.
round, children.
Where's
Hop, hop.
Cassidy?
Everybody's there.
Oh, I don't see Oh, I covered Cassidy. Or no, Marissa did.
Okay.
What?
On my screen, she's showing here.
Oh, that's weird. Thanks, Roll20. Oh, I see it, yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
What do we got?
I got an 8 and a 4 plus a spellcasting ability modifier to be wisdom, correct?
Mhm.
So that's 3. So a total of 15 points to everybody.
Yay.
While
Wow.
we wait for this to cast. Man, I never heal like this. It's fantastic.
Prayer of healing's pretty good.
Yeah, well, my healing rolls are usually absolute shit.
Rena, you see yourself with the rapier, kind of like practicing lunging with it and just like swinging it around. He's like,
Yeah, I think I like this thing. You got some good arm strength.
Be careful with that.
Ha! Ha!
he's like stabbing the nest. Not
You
the
see
egg,
Cassidy
the
just side-eyeing you right now. Congrats on not failing my curse.
Yeah. I really want one of these. Sorry.
You go ahead.
I want one of these geese. Geese babies.
Aw.
That's gonna be a big mouth to feed. You'll have to go look for giant worms and everything.
We could ride them.
The worms?
No. The geeses. I like to think that I'm talking in Tim's accent, but with how goofy Rena is, and it just really makes me giggle. Like
I could ride them. The geeses.
the geese. Fuck. I can't even.
Wonderful.
Is there a way to speed this up? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
Are you sure? Are you done?
Yeah. Sorry.
I would like to attempt to salvage some goosen from Red Goose who was not acided.
Okay. The one that is not goosed right now?
Yes.
Oh, this is a great opportunity. We collect down feathers.
I mean, they're really big fucking feathers, but yeah.
Make
But
the most
Down
ultimate
feathers
mattress.
are really small. I mean, they're probably like normal sized feathers.
Perhaps, yeah. Well,
Hey, even if they're this big.
survival roll. Can you imagine if one of those stuck through the pillow sheet and just right in the neck?
Right in the eye.
You might die.
Right in the jugular.
It's not large, but it's not a zero chance that you could die sleeping in this mattress.
So,
twice the cost.
Survival roll for whoever is doing goose things. Weird to say.
I'll do goose things.
Okay.
I tried.
What'd you get?
13.
Okay, what'd you get, Rarissa?
You did better than me. I got 12.
Okay. Well, I mean, you do manage to get some stuff. You just don't get a lot. That's all.
I'm just not good at goosing.
You got enough goose meat for a couple of days, I'd say. For the four of you.
Geronimo.
Yeah.
I don't eat goose. I only eat fish, fruits, vegetables. Please don't eat anything else.
I can eat meat now?
Fish.
Is fish a meat?
Yes.
Not
Fish
really.
Kind of. Yeah, fish only. Okay?
But what does it matter? You don't have to taste it.
No, but my stomach is gonna have a bad time.
What does it matter if I'm the one that has to deal with it?
Okay.
Alright, fine, fish only.
Okay.
Alright, we should probably get going. We don't want to be out here at night. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, go.
And you see as he walks, like, you know how it looks when Rena walks, but when Geronimo walks, like, his gait is a lot shorter. Like, he's taking smaller steps because that's what he's used to. Okay. Well, travel continues. Somebody give me a survival roll with advantage as Geronimo continues to help guide you all through Arcadia. Who's going to do it for me?
I'll do it.
Okay. Survival with advantage.
$21.
21. That is nice. Good job. You manage to travel through the rest of the forest without incident, and you get out pretty quick after that. And after about a couple more hours of travel, you find yourself approaching the village of Suntide. Approaching, it is not surrounded by trees. It is just a small village in the grasslands of Arcadia, here in the Summerlands. The buildings are made of wood with thatch roofs. The roads are cobbled, and oh wait, no, I misspoke. It is not out in the grasslands. It is in the woods. I apologize. But anyway, wooden houses with thatched roofs, cobbled roads, and lots of little residential places. There's a general store, and there's also a place, the building that stands out the most is this long oval-shaped wooden building with a thatched roof and one large main window, glass. And it has a sign hanging outside that says "Sunny Side Up Tavern and Inn." And Duran just says,
Okay, we found it. This is Suntide.
Now, when you say long oval, is it like standing up oval?
No, width.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like almost like a boat.
I was expecting it to be like an egg. That's all.
I mean, you know what? Maybe the egg's just laying on its side. It's sunny side up, not.
Okay, I don't know what to do from here. I just know to get to where she is, we have to start here.
Okay. This building?
I meant in this village, but if you mean the inn, then yeah, sure, we can go there.
Is that what you're doing?
Might as well go on inside.
Yep.
Hop along.
You see Rena starts to hop and then stops and says, oh, right, okay.
It's gonna hurt your back more.
You know, I'm starting to notice that.
You see, like, stretching, pushing his chest out and just stretching. The interior, on the interior of the Sunny Side Up Tavern and Inn, tables and chairs are spread out evenly along the main area. Seating has anywhere from as little to 2 to as many as 8 individuals that could seat. The lighting in here is warm and welcoming, with clearly a melting pot of fae among the patrons. You see a variety of. There are some bunny or rabbitkin, like Geronimo. There are some goblin. We'll just say goblinoids, so different varieties of goblin. As just all different types. And behind the bar is this woman with long, wavy, bright red and orange hair, tanned skin that seems to kind of have like a yellow tint to it. And it's just dressed in basic short sleeve tunic, pants, but on her tunic you see that it is decorated with leaves that are colored to complement her and her attire. And she's just at the bar serving some people, and just looking at her without any role needed to get a vibe, she seems like just a very chipper person.
She's serving people?
Humanoids. She's serving humanoids.
Like people on platters.
Oh no, damn it. She is serving the people sitting at the bar. So, what now?
Just gonna look at the body of Tim.
Oh, gosh. My head feels heavy. Is this what it's like to have more than one brain cell?
Oh.
She's self-aware. She's evolving.
Oh no,
God.
she's becoming self-aware.
How much would I have to climb a bar stool? Like, just...
Yeah,
I think you could hop it pretty good.
I was gonna say you could probably just
Boing.
jump. Yeah, right onto the stool.
Go boing. Ha.
You hop up onto the bar, and this woman is immediately aware of your presence, and she goes, "Oh, well, aren't you cute?" And she walks over and just pets you on the head. You need something?
I've never been pet before.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you like some more?
I think I want a drink. What do you got?
Oh, all right. Well, I got let's see. I have lots of different flavors of mead. I've got some ale, and I have waters and juices too.
You know, I just had an incident with silly juice. Maybe I should just do water.
All right. You can have water then. And she pours you water. She goes, "Water's free. Don't worry about paying for it."
She'd just kind of like pull the glass towards her with her paws and be like,
Yeah, you gotta use both hands.
trying to figure out how to hold the cup. Yeah, I don't know how you do this all the time.
Took some practice.
What's the
She could
strongest?
stick her nose in it and just kind of like.
What were you saying, Sora?
What's the strongest thing you have?
Well, I got some oh, I don't know how much coin you got.
What kind of coin do you take?
Gold, silver, copper, electrum.
Okay, how much is the strong thing?
5 gold.
What's the cheapest thing
Water.
other than water?
Oh, probably just juice. It's about copper. 2 copper actually.
Okay.
I only got the orange juice left, so.
Okay. Juice
Do you-
sounds
do
good.
you-
Yeah.
all
You,
right,
you said 1 copper or 2 copper? Sorry.
2.
2. Okay.
She pours it. And she goes, "You that broke, hun?"
Sorta.
Oh. She just pats you on the shoulder. It'll be
Tough
all right.
times.
Well, there's plenty of money out there to be made, so just find a job and do it. What
Not
can I
much,
get the
but
rest
it's
of you?
honest work.
I'm about to order, and then I think about Rarissa.
Mm-hmm.
And I turn and look at Geronimo and say, "Can I drink on Rarissa?
Mm-hmm.
Because I could go for a mead."
Mind if you drink while in my bot? That sounds weird. I don't mind if you drink while borrowing. Yeah.
Okay, I won't go crazy.
What you want? You said a mead?
Yep.
Well, that's 3 silver.
Okay. Paying in
Okay.
Marissa's coin, I suppose.
Uh-huh. She looks at Cassidy. What about you, miss? You drinking anything?
Just water, please.
All right, I can do that for you. What brings y'all here? I ain't seen you before.
Looking for someone called Kayana. Where she might be.
Give me a perception roll. Everybody give me a perception roll.
Perception.
Oh, buddy, nat
Yep,
20.
Nice.
Or 23.
What do you got, Cassidy?
Just
Me?
Oh, yeah, you. Amber, what'd you roll?
26.
Luna, what'd you roll?
9.
Sora, what'd you roll?
7.
7. Okay.
Yay!
So the twins in their other bodies, maybe you're just really distracted with this new experience of being not
Looking
yourself.
back every once in a while and wiggling the tail.
That makes sense. Yeah. However, Cassidy and Tim players, sorry, you would notice that when you say Kayana's name, there are some of the people around you that they kind of just like turn and look over at you, like her name catches attention, and the woman behind the bar says, "Well, why would you be looking for her?"
someone told us she could help us.
The form of Rena raises his hand and waves. That was me. Oh, well, she helps a lot of people. That's for sure. So maybe. What's the problem?
It's a little complicated.
What kind of complicated?
We all swapped bodies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, my name's Cassidy, and that's my body you're talking to.
Oh. Sounds like you all got a little too much of the whimsy.
Do
Is that what they're calling it?
That's what I call it. I don't know if that's what they call it, whoever they are, but well, I do think that she could help you with a little bit of the whimsy. Well, I don't know how to get to her exactly, but you can ask around. There's plenty of folks here. She's helped lots of people in the village before. You can ask them if you'd like.
Okay.
Just take my advice. Make sure you ain't going out there to waste her time.
Our
Make
time
sure
or her time?
Her time.
No.
Oh no, we need help.
All right. Well, like I said, go ahead and ask around. Best way to get information. I'll keep the waters coming. So, measure. What are we doing?
Not measuring.
No. Pondering what wasting her time and not wasting her time constitute.
That is a question you could ask.
I will ask the bartender, how do we go about not wasting her time?
Well,
Does she expect payment?
Well, I ain't never been to see her myself, but I would say wasting her time is going out there because you don't need help and you're just going out there to bother her about something. Or if you're really one of the not so smart ones, going out there to hunt her down.
No, we're not any of those.
Well, you don't gotta tell me, darling. That's just you just gotta make sure that you're going for the right reason. And like I said, as long as you need help. Haven't seen a lot, but I've seen a couple. Well, I guess technically I haven't seen them because they ain't never come back. So I've seen my share of fools pass through this tavern.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So, while not measuring, what are you doing?
Holding my mead like it's precious.
Precious.
First mead I've had in so long.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So, I think we could ask around the bar.
Yeah, go from like table to find an interesting looking table. Is there any particular table that others might have known? I don't know. I was looking at my butt apparently, so I don't know that I would notice anyone particularly perking up at Kayana's name.
Yeah, I mean, you would not have noticed people like getting their attention.
A couple people took note. So I'm sure at least a few of these tables, whether they share or not, they might know something.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Hop down with my cup of water.
I'll start approaching people that I noticed noticing.
okay. Let's see.
Notice me.
Whoa.
All right. You make your way over to a table. Are you going to where you saw people perk up? You approach a table. There's a male elven-looking individual whose entire spectrum is just orange from head to toe. Skin, everything. Just various shades of orange. He's got, much like the bartender, there's a lot of leaves that decorate his appearance. And it almost looks like there's a fire in his eyes. But he's pointed chin, lithe frame, and he looks like he's some sort of ranger, or at least somebody who utilizes a bow, as there's one settled nearby. And he looks to you as you approach.
Good evening. I think. Has Kayana helped you?
Can't say that I have gone to see Kayana, but I've heard things about her. Who wants to know?
It's a little difficult to answer right now. Someone in need of help.
Well, just be ready, I guess. She only helps those that are deemed worthy, so...
She's
keep your
got
own.
standards. That's good.
Yes. So I've heard.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Move on to another one.
Someone else before Tim gets to the next one, someone else want to talk to somebody first?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay.
Thank you.
since you spotted the people perking up, you approach a table with a humanoid frog person sitting there dressed in some fancy finery of which you've never seen before. Very fancy frog with a monocle.
Fancy frog with a monocle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
They have a cape.
Green skin, yellow underbelly, got spots and warts across his back and his head.
I'm gonna approach him and say, "Good evening, sir."
Evening.
We are looking for Cayena, and I noticed that you reacted to her name, and I'm wondering if out of the kindness of your heart you can help by telling us how to find her, if you know.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Oh, okay. Well, she's very beautiful, even for someone as old as she is. Just don't upset her. I didn't used to look like this.
Oh. May I be so bold as to ask what you did to upset her, so that I might know what not to do?
I wasted her time. I just went to go have a look. I used to be brown, now I'm green. It's very inconvenient.
I see. Do you know how some people in need of help would go about finding her?
She's in the middle of the Wickwood.
Of the what?
Wickwood. The forest. She's in the middle of a hedge maze.
Okay.
Oh, that direction. And he points in a westerly direction.
All right, thank you.
Don't mention it.
Poor guy.
Okay.
When he said he didn't used to look like this, I thought he meant he wasn't always a frog.
I know. Yeah. Are we going to keep snooping around for information?
I will relay my information back to the party and let them know what I've learned.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if anyone still wants to ask, they're welcome to.
I'll look at Brenna. Geronimo.
Yeah.
You know where the Wickwood is?
We're in the Wickwood.
Oh. A hedge maze? You know where that is?
No, I don't.
Okay. Any of the information we gathered there help you where we're gonna need to go?
I don't know exactly where it is, but Cassidy just said it was that way.
And he points in the given direction.
I mean, if we just head in that way, I'm sure we could find him.
Oh, I totally missed the fucking redemption. I'm sorry, Dick.
Fail.
Like we're gonna need to talk to another frogman. All right. I'll ask someone else.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on a second. Oh, nope, that's not good. I already did that. We already did that too. Oh my god. I'm like rolling. Ow. I just rolled a 2 like 3 times in a row. All right. You find another frogman. This one is brown in coloration, not so warty, mostly just spotted. Dressed much like the other individual, and he's kind of just he's watching the other frogman that was previously spoken to, but they're on different ends of the room. He looks up at you, and his neck kind of bulges as he rivets.
Hello.
Hello. How can I help you?
I would like to see if you're familiar with Cayena and her location and might be willing to share that out of the kindness of your heart.
Give
I
me a
don't have much to
persuasion roll.
offer in exchange. Oof. Damn, my persuasion rolls are the same.
Can I attempt to help with a good old bunny eyes?
Sure. Go ahead and roll again.
Thank you. That was a 6. 6 is higher.
Oh my god.
That's a total of 10.
Okay, 10's not horrible. Well, I think that you're best going to her. You can ask that chap over there. Used to be my brother, but looks nothing like him now, so I'm not sure if I believe him. But you're best going to her. She never leaves. From what I've heard, she's never left her home to go anywhere. It's a hermit.
Thank you very much.
Certainly.
Ugh.
So did he just send you back to the green frog?
Well, he was telling them if you want to find her, go talk to him, but he did give additional information.
Cayena's a hermit. Got it.
Okay.
All right. That's enough talking to people.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead on that, and we'll take our break right now as we're at 9:35. So we'll be back in a little bit. Everybody.
Perfect.
1. We're back! Blah! Hi. Hi, friends. Hope everybody's having a good time tonight. Don't forget to check your channel points. Thank you, Diff, for redeeming something. We appreciate you. Apologies, I didn't catch it right away.
I did post a GIF of Michigan J Frog in our chat.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah. It's right when I heard you describing the character, all posh and
there
dressed
he
up.
is. Well, shit. Thank you, everybody who's been coming in today. I saw we got a couple of follows at the beginning
Yay.
as we were getting started. So thank you. I don't know what we're at yet. I don't know what we're at right now. But I'm sure it will. I just refreshed. It still says 96.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just not updating for me.
On Twitch, it
Yeah.
says 96.
The reverse
Weird.
is a good number.
Yeah.
We have lost one or two. We're referring to followers.
Yeah, when I checked before we started, we were at 96.
96
I saw
plus
95,
96.
but
Mm.
I don't know.
Oh, did you see 95?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering then. Okay, well. Anyway. Does anybody got anything they want to say before we continue on our way?
Nope.
Again, fantastic that we made it a year. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following us for a year. For joining us in this journey. It's been a blast for all of us here. BBEGTTRPG. And we're glad to have you.
Golf clap.
Yeah. Watched
Yes,
me
thank you all.
spit for a whole year.
Oh, God.
I don't know how that's... Yeah. Never mind.
Even after getting a dice tray. I appreciate your dedication to the bit, Luna. And here's to another year of spitting, I guess.
They sometimes just roll better off my tongue.
Anyway. So you have retrieved the information from the locals here, or at least those passing through, if not locals, that Hedgewitch Kiana is located in the middle of the Wickwood, where you are currently, inside of a hedge maze. Don't waste her time. She could change your skin color, apparently. And yeah, I forget what the other thing was that they said. She is a hermit.
She's a hermit.
Yes, she never leaves her home.
Everybody give me a perception roll.
That landed on my keyboard. Literally on the space bar.
What do you got, Amber?
1 second.
Okay.
You said perception?
Yeah.
23.
Okay. Luna, what do you got? What was that?
17.
Sora?
15.
Colby?
Synthetic 20.
Okay, well, my next question is, what are you guys doing now that you have all this information?
I'm going to ask about lodging. Just to ask.
You're going to ask the bartender, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And what are you asking about? Cost, if it's available, or
no,
cost?
All that.
Well, I do have some rooms, and she points towards the back wall, and there are a number of doors over there. I do have some rooms available. I think I got 3 right now. And they run 3 silver a room.
Not bad.
Good to know.
Well, they ain't super fancy, but they ain't run down neither, so I can't overcharge you, obviously. That would just be unkind.
Geronimo,
Yeah.
you've seen the hut. You think we could fare well in the hut, or you think we should
Oh, you
take up
mean that
lodging here?
thing you do? Oh, the hut. Yeah. Oh, right. No. Mr. Carlisle uses the hut too, so I mean, we do just fine with it out there.
Okay. What does the group want to do?
I also have my house if we can find a clearing.
Oh, yeah.
That would be nice.
Actually, I think Geronimo's got your house.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Is that what this big clunky thing is?
Yep.
Why do you carry a dollhouse? I thought
It's
they
my Barbie
carried
dream
weird
house.
things.
No. Well, if we can find a clearing somewhere, we put it in the middle of it, and then it just... I don't remember what my command word was. Enlarge? Or something? I really don't
I don't
remember.
remember what it is either.
I think it was that. And
Maybe it was
it'll
that.
just expand into a really big house that we could sleep in with comfy beds.
He's like looking at it in his hands, and he's looking in the tavern.
Not here. Clearing.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that would be bad. Okay. But yeah, the hut works too. Either one. Well, yeah. Yeah. Either one. Are we leaving? Is that what we're doing?
It's up to the group.
Looking for a clearing for the home.
Yeah, that's fine. We can always cook some goose meat in the hut as well. Kitchen.
Okay. So we leave now. Got it.
And Rena marches out the door. The perception roll was, as you all are beginning your journey towards her home, correct? You're going to go look for Kiana now?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. Beginning your journey, the perception roll was the sun, without directly looking at it, it has not moved. It has not moved at all in the entire time you've been here.
Mm-hmm.
There's been no change in the time of day. So, as you set out into the Wickwood, the grass at your feet is a mild orange color, almost looking like dried, dead grass, but actually quite healthy. Speckled in large patches throughout the woods are flowers, much like lavender, but instead of the normal purple color, they're a mix of red and yellow. The trees surrounding you are broadleaf trees with yellow and green colors, and as you march through the forest in search of Hedge Witch Kiana's home, you notice a small lineup of tiny mushroom creatures, 5 of them, marching next to you in a similar fashion.
Someone grabs the butter.
Oh, God.
Straight
kid.
to violence.
That's actually in Wild Beyond the Witchlight. That is a thing. There's a goblin or something that has butter and is trying to catch one of them. Yeah, it's horrific.
Now this I'd be willing to bring home.
Oh, one of the campestries.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you all have never seen one before. This would be a first time that you've seen little mushroom people. And I mean, they're like tiny. They got little legs, no arms, just a mushroom. They got a face.
No arms?
No arms. No, just feet and a face.
I wonder if you could merge one of these things with a spore and it could control the body, or if the spores themselves could make their own variant. That'd be wild.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Fungus is disturbing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's a thought. Are we doing anything in particular as we march through the forest? Oh, I do need to know marching order. I need to know. It is important.
I'm wherever my body is.
I
Actually, you're not.
I mean front to back, like who's in the front, then behind them, like as if you were in a line in kindergarten or something.
I anticipate Geronimo's first.
Yeah.
And Tim as Cassidy would be behind him.
I'll go next.
Guess I'll hang out in the back.
I feel like I'd be somewhere in the middle.
Oh, damn! I wrote Geronimo. I meant to write Rena. Okay. It's funny because, like, you know, you're training to be a ranger, so you would normally be at the front of the group, and your body would be at the front of the group anyway. Sora. Okay. Well, anyway. So you march through the Wickwood for a while. And not too far into your journey, you find yourself standing at the very obvious entrance to what you can only assume to be Hedgewitch Kyaina's hedge maze. Bramble-like hedges stand 8 feet tall, going out to the left and the right with an arch entryway. But it's not like... It doesn't look like the arch is just cut. Like, it looks like it just curves up and comes back down. From within the maze, what little you can see is dark. But you can't help but feel pulled toward it, like your feet want to start moving, despite any possible hesitation you might have. Now, so I know Geronimo is at the front of the line, but behind him is the form of Cassidy. Are you going to approach to enter?
Geronimo?
Yeah.
When do we know when to rest? Or how?
I usually just wait until I'm really, really tired. I don't know. I think we still have a couple hours left. We can keep going.
Okay.
I have a counterpoint.
Mm-hmm.
We're not all at top form. Perhaps a little bit of rest before we go in would be wise.
I don't know if we'll find a clearing large enough for even the hut in there either.
Yeah, we could look out here.
You guys are looking to do a long rest? Yeah, okay. All right. You can find space outside of the... Well, you haven't gone inside the maze yet, but you can probably, more than likely, find a good spot out here for the hut. I'm not going to say, like, within range you can find a place for the house, but you can find a place for the hut without issue. It's much smaller. Okay. So you guys are going to do a long rest then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So who's going to do first watch? Let's just cut right to it. We're going to do this kind of quick. Who else?
I'll take first watch.
All right. Roll. Give me a perception roll, please, ladies.
Get cat in my dice tray.
What do we got?
18.
Mm. 14.
All right. Well, it's very odd being in these woods. The sounds at night are bizarre. No threat comes to you in the night, but you do feel an air of uncertainty being in this. While you've been in forest before, it does feel a bit alien in this space. The strange sounds that echo through the woods, not only animal noises, but what you can only assume are humanoid noises, cackling in the distance, a lot of howling, a large variety of odd noises, but none close enough to give you concern. But yeah, so first watch goes fine.
I'm gonna say to Geronimo Rissa?
Geronimo Rissa.
Ah! No, not ow. I'm not saying ow. This place is full of crazy people. I don't exactly feel safe out here.
Crazy people, crazy things happening. It's very different not being in my own body. It's weird. Kinda itchy with all the fur. Different kind of horny. It's odd.
Oh. Jesus.
Cassidy just immediately stops asking.
Thinking about Fuke a lot, huh?
Fuke.
Jesus.
Desire to thump everything.
Well, there it is.
Luna's gone furry on us.
All right. Who are we waking up for second watch?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna pick someone.
Okay.
A coin.
I don't know who is who anyways.
What body do you go to?
Yeah, what body do you go to is the question. Your choices are
I would
Tim.
go to my sister Tim.
Sister Tim.
Be like, she'd probably be like,
Please don't kiss me. Wrong twin.
Rabbit.
Wrong Tim.
like, no, tap with the paw.
So you wake up Sister Tim, got it. So then the other two forms remaining are the form of Cassidy and the form of Rena.
I'm gonna go for Rena because I have a little bit of insider knowledge on waking up.
Damn.
Gotcha.
I was so ready to roll it.
Okay, I'm up.
Hey, do you mind taking watch so I can get some rest?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
And he grabs the horns on the side of his head and goes,
Man, these things are weird. It's like something's always in my peripheral.
He wakes up and he walks over and plops down next to not Tim.
How's it going in there?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. It's both of us. It's really weird because I'm not usually in. You know.
You feeling it in your upper back, your lower back?
Kind of in the middle, more towards the lower, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Mm-hmm.
I keep having to stand up straight because I start slouching.
Yeah, this has been interesting though. I feel smarter. I feel like I could make more rational decisions.
I feel like my intelligence is pretty much in the same area. It's nice being taller, though.
I'm as dumb as the rabbit.
The rabbit? Who told you the rabbit was dumb?
Honestly, the sore back and the different walking is just enough for me. I couldn't take it if my head felt weird. It already feels weird enough.
Yeah.
Also, my color spectrum is off. Like everything is blue after I look at my skin for too long.
Oh, I get it. I was like, wait, we didn't discuss Rena seeing in different colors. I'm so confused. Like,
yeah. That would be something.
this fucking rabbit. God. Okay, perception.
Is there?
Yeah. Roll perception, but he's gonna say,
is there anything that I should keep in mind other than only eat fish?
Fire doesn't hurt as much as it probably would you.
Oh.
You
Does the blue mean water?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's just like a me and Rarissa thing. Fire doesn't ever hurt us as bad.
Okay.
If you try really hard, speaking of fire, and you kind of go like this, you can shoot fire from your hands. You just kind of gotta feel it, though.
Try that later.
Yeah.
He's like putting his hands up and concentrating real hard.
Just like that.
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Mr. Carlisle always yells at the others if they try to cast magic inside his hut. That's probably bad.
Probably, yeah.
What'd you roll for perception?
Not 20.
Oh, okay. Good, because he just keeps talking to you. Like, he's not paying attention. I rolled an 11, so it's pretty low in comparison. But everything's fine for you as well. You hear a lot of the hooting and hollering, animal and otherwise, that is happening throughout the woods. It's not constant, but it's just every now and then you'll hear something and it's like, what the fuck was that? It's either a giant something or other, or it is some humanoid out there having a good time. You are unsure, but no threat comes within range of your little patch of sunshine inside the hut. Okay. You all achieve a long rest. Go ahead and refill your spell slots and your health pools, etc., etc.
Booba booba.
Can we cook off screen perhaps? Or shall we breakfast on screen?
We could say off screen. I want to try and get to a certain point tonight before we finish. So yeah, we could say that you cooked some of the goose or all of the goose, whatever. And like I said, that'll last you a couple of days for the whole group. The entryway beckons as the hut falls. While you're not compelled to just walk in, you do feel that whimsy.
Whimsy?
So, yeah. The beckoning to adventure.
Good old whimsy.
Mm-hmm. So, what'll it be?
I say we all skip down this hedge maze and make our way to Kayana.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
Marching order's the same, right?
Skipping order. Yes.
Sure.
For the sake of not imposing things on the NPC, because I didn't intend to put him in the marching order, we'll say he's side by side with the form of Cassidy. As you step forward with intent to enter this place, a voice is heard ringing throughout the forest. Who would step forward and enter my maze? Speak thy names.
We are the measure of Greystand. I am typically known as Tim. And but I'm in the body of Cassidy. And then I'll let everyone else continue. Sorry.
I'll say I'm Cassidy, but I'm inhabiting Rarissa.
Mm-hmm.
Inheriting Geronimo. Be like, yeah.
I'm Rena, but also Tim.
There is a brief pause. And your purpose. I think I understand. Enter then.
Thank you.
And all shall be tested.
Thank you.
I don't have my usual brain.
Oh no.
Worried about this test.
Okay.
Hey, you might not be tested by your brain.
So.
Maybe your wisdom will be tested.
Be a nice change.
So. For the sake of ease, I'm not going to be including Geronimo in this. For many reasons, but you know what? Never mind. It's okay. We are going to use our marching order as our initiative order as you enter the hedge maze. Let me put some different music on. You know, I think this is one of the less intense tracks and it's still creepy music, so we'll go ahead and put that on. Yeah. The hedge maze, what the walls consist of, is very reminiscent of the vegetation that surrounded Saxondale. Thick gauge brambles, but it's very compact here. And the walls are very, very thick. And as you make your way through, the first person in line, which would be the form of Cassidy, I need you to give me a survival or investigation roll.
Yeah, sorry.
Not good, huh?
Neither.
I rolled low.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you roll?
It's a total of 8.
Total of 8.
For survival. Alright, we're just gonna put this die away. Let me down too many times.
The start of this trek through the hedge is difficult. Even though you know that this is a hedge maze, something is different about this in a way that you haven't yet grasped, and just repeatedly keep finding yourselves at a dead end. Next in the group is the person in the form of Rarissa.
Mm-hmm.
So, same for you now. Survival or investigation.
And I'm gonna go with survival.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh man, I got a 12.
A 12. This is a very difficult maze to get a grasp on.
Quick, somebody spend a player reroll. Charge.
Yes, for those of you in chat, we have channel points. Things to spend channel points on that are for this session and possibly some of them for future sessions. So feel free. So, unfortunately, the search continues. Person in the form of Tim, you're next. Survival or investigation? Sora.
You said survival or investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a clear winner.
23.
Hmm.
I thought it was survival or perception initially, and I was just like
No.
really confused by that. Sorry.
Let's see. So, you all begin to traverse through the maze with the form of Tim leading the way, and you find a pattern in this moment, and you start to go. And the rest of you are following in suit, and you're turning left, right, left, 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 right, and you're not hitting a dead end, and you don't feel like you're going in circles. And eventually, Rena, in the form of Tim, you do find a dead end, but this one's different. At the head of this dead end, you see what looks like a bird bath made of stone.
Bird bath made of stone?
Small bird bath, yeah, made of stone.
What do?
You gonna walk towards it?
Yeah.
As the form of Tim was moving swiftly through this maze and you all were fighting to keep up, eventually you turned a corner and they were gone. Rena, in the form of Tim, as you walk towards this bird bath, you have this moment to turn around to see what the group thinks of what you found, and there's no path behind you. You look back to this bird bath, and there's a slight illumination coming off of the water in front of you. And after just a brief moment, you see as the water starts to bend upward as if it's coming out of the bath. But a snake penetrates the water, about 6 inches in diameter. Pearlescent white snake with yellow eyes rises up from the water and turns to face you. Can you roll a d20 for me, please?
Sure. 6.
A 6, okay. Can you also roll me a d4, please?
That's concerning. 2.
Okay.
That's not good.
No. I was trying to figure out how to do something. Sorry. You, as the snake locks eyes with you, you hear a voice, but it's coming from within. It's in your head. And I'm sorry, I thought I just read something weird. Um, the snake speaks to you, and it's the same voice you heard earlier. Your bond with your friends is important, and you are here together. But how deep does that bond go? What is Rarissa's favorite way to relax?
Stabbing training dummies.
That doesn't sound relaxing.
Or trees. Stabbing. I hope that was the right answer.
The snake maintains its eyes locked on you, a couple flickers of its tongue, and it slinks back into the water, and you see the wall behind it raises. Like it does not part, it just raises like an arch. And there's a path ahead of you.
Hey, I did it.
So the group of you have been separated from the form of Tim. The form of Geronimo's next. Survival or investigation? I think survival's higher for him.
Oh, total.
12?
Yep.
Let's see. I had to scroll up, damn it. Unfortunately, in the haste to find your sister, you aren't able to make much progress here, as the maze continues to elude the other side. Back all the way up at the top, Cassidy's form of Cassidy, survival or investigation. I don't know which is better. Are they both the same?
No. No.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 2, so that's a total of 5 for survival.
Okay.
Right, another one in the pile. Not to use.
Pile of nope.
You're leading, and you think you start to gain. You think you start to find a pattern yourself, and you're going, and you're going. You all are trying to catch up, but the form of Geronimo, all the way in the back of the line. You go to turn, but the brambles catch you and pull you into the wall. You take 2 points of psychic damage as you feel the thorns of the hedge maze puncture your skin.
You're a rabbit's grill from behind.
Oh.
You do, but you don't see her. Who's next? The form of Rarissa is next.
Oh.
Survival or investigation?
Exactly the same roll as before. 12.
Okay. It is only you and the form of yourself. You and the form of Cassidy together trying to find either your party members or the exit to this place, one or the other, and you're not making much progress. Form of Tim.
Sorry.
Gilly.
Yeah, he's being a fucking asshole, sorry.
You are back in the maze,
Oh,
but you see nothing familiar. Give me a survival or investigations roll, please.
13.
A 13. Okay. Not off to a good start, unfortunately. the maze continues to confuse you, or fool you, maybe. Okay. That was... Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Geronimo, form of Geronimo, entangled in the brambles, you are spit out on the other side, and you find yourself in a dead end with no exit. Just a small portion of this hedge maze closed off with a bird bath, or what looks like a bird bath. And you're too short, but as you go near it, the same snake appears. Well, you wouldn't know it to be the same snake, but a snake appears. Looks just like I described before, looks down at you. Time to test how deep your bond goes with your friends. Roll me a d20, please.
Ooh.
What was that?
2.
2. Okay. What language does Rena wish she could speak?
Do fish have a language?
No, they don't.
Maybe Aquan? Aquan Primordial?
Giant? Oh.
You say your answer, and the snake's eyes flare, and you take 2 points of psychic damage. No. And nothing happens. Top of the marching order. That's you, form of Cassidy.
Okay.
You're all.
It's another 5.
Oh. Gonna be a long night.
Dice just say no.
Form of Marissa, you are pulled into the hedge. Abruptly, painfully, you are dealt 7 points of psychic damage as the hedge thorns dig into your skin and hold you there. It is your turn next, as you are expelled on the other side and are in much of a similar situation as the form of Geronimo, but you are alone. You approach.
I approach the bird bath.
Bonds between friends are special ones. We shall see how much you know and care for each other.
Roll me a d20, please.
Oh no. 2.
Jesus, really?
Yes.
You guys are rolling low.
We need
Do not
chat
control
assistance.
the dice. Yeah, we do. We really
You know what?
do.
Roll a d20 again. I don't want to ask the same question twice.
3.
I mean,
How many siblings does Rena have?
1.
The snake locks eyes with you. Its eyes flare. And you take 6 points of psychic damage.
Ah!
What
Nothing
do you
happens.
mean?
Form of Tim. Investigation or survival.
Your dad's a hoe.
What was that reroll on, Dith, for who? Who was that reroll for? Because I will let them roll with advantage on the next roll. Was that for Tim? Or Former Cassidy? You know what? When he answers me, I'll address it. Go ahead, Sora.
Me?
Former Cassidy. Okay.
That was me?
Form of Cassidy. So Colby. So Colby, your next roll will be with advantage. Okay. Go ahead, Sora.
Oh,
Survival or investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
are
got really
on your
confused.
turn right now.
Sorry.
No, I apologize.
Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh, nat 20.
So 27.
You immediately find yourself in another dead end with another bird bath.
Feels nice, doesn't it?
Is there water in the bird bath?
There. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna
And
walk
much
up
like
and
last-
sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, please.
I'm gonna walk up and splash it.
You walk up and splash the water, and you feel a sting as a snake's head pops out and grabs your hand. Doesn't sink its fangs into you, but it bites down on your hand. Another question to test your loyalty, knowledge, allegiance. Can you roll me another d20? Or a d20, sorry.
12.
12. Okay. All right. Does Cassidy know when someone's flirting with them?
Oh god, this is one of her inspiration questions forever ago.
I remember the answer.
Fuck!
I'm not saying that you didn't, but this is why the inspiration questions are doubly important, because I could do shit like this.
Alright, Vash, yes or no? I'm gonna say no.
Cassidy, I'm going to have to refer to you on this. I believe the answer is no, but
I'm gonna have to
confirm.
defer to Tim on this because he
Oh,
said
because he
he
remembers.
remembers the answer.
No.
Yeah.
No, you said she wouldn't know.
I'm still here, sorry, throwing the cat out.
The snake's eyes rest on you, and much like before, the wall behind raises with a field out before you. Rarissa, or I'm sorry, form of Geronimo. Luna, you still sit before the snake. Roll a d20.
Like they've been naughty. 7.
7, okay. What is Tim's greatest fear?
I would think it would have to do with something like dying before he gets to know all of the knowledge.
Is that your answer? Yeah.
Gather all the books.
The snake's eyes flare, and you take 7 more points of psychic damage. Wrong.
Spicy.
Okay. Form of Cassidy. You know what to do. Oh, with advantage, though.
Right.
Roll with advantage.
Oh, that's already so much better.
What is it?
10 higher than my other rolls. Oh, the advantage. Survival. That is a total of 21.
Ooh. You finally find yourself in front of one of these bird baths. But perhaps, your mind would perhaps interpret this as a scrying pool. Roll a d20 for me.
17.
Okay. The snake breaks the surface of the water and lays eyes on you. Does Cassidy admit to mistakes when she makes them?
What kind of question is that? Of course she does. She's very humble. She's very hardworking. She recognizes that she can't improve if she doesn't, admit her misgivings. Of course, she doesn't really get much wrong.
Cassidy, I defer to you. I believe this answer is correct.
Yes.
The wall behind the scrying pool rises, and you may progress. Former Verissa.
Nice
Where did
scrying
we-
pool, by the way. And then we'll walk forward.
Okay. You are still standing before the snake. Roll me a d20.
18.
Is Tim a hoarder or a minimalist? Say again.
I said, oh, that's a hard one. I would say Tim is a hoarder when it comes to books and knowledge.
Okay.
But to other items, not so much.
Tim? Will the real Tim please
Yep.
stand up?
He,
Is that correct?
The real Tim Shady.
Order of books and knowledge. Yeah, that's what I was.
yeah,
High
he's
five.
definitely a hoarder of books and knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably more precise than the answer I gave for the inspiration question. So yeah, that's right on the money.
The snake watches you and retreats into the scrying pool as the hedge rises behind it. Very good. Form of Tim. There's a field before you.
Mm-hmm.
You are free of the maze.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to leave you there, though.
I'm gonna find a nice spot to sit cross-legged, and I'm gonna read one of the books he's got.
Okay. Form of Geronimo. You still sit before the snake. Roll me a d20. Okay. Is Cassidy a hoarder or a minimalist?
Like, she would be a minimalist just because of how everyone else is throwing things into the ho-ho holding bag.
Cassidy, to the best of your recollection.
I believe.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Could that get repeated? I got kicked out.
Say that again, Amber.
Sorry. I don't know what
okay.
Discord's doing.
I believe Cassidy would consider herself more of a moderate, not a hoarder or necessarily a minimalist.
Okay.
Kind of like halfway.
Okay.
Keep what's necessary and not just discard what's not necessary.
Okay.
So 50% points?
Yeah. The snake lingers on you, and the hedge raises behind it, and it retreats back into the scrying pool. Form of Cassidy. Roll me a survival or investigation, please. Colby?
Oh, sorry. So I'm still not adjusted to the Cassidy form yet. Oh, hey, there's that number again. Survival would be a total of 5.
A total of 5.
Inspiration was fucking wasted.
Okay. You're good, man. As you begin to get lost, the brambles begin to reach out towards you, starting to brush against their thorns. You take 4 points of psychic damage. Amber, form of Arissa. Survival or investigation, please.
27.
Okay. You are presented with another scrying pool, and the pearlescent snake rises. Roll me a d20.
18.
Okay, let's roll again.
9.
Okay. Is Rarissa a cat or a dog person?
I don't even know of us having any cats or dogs in the village.
Not a topic that's been brought up, but, you can respond as if that's a thing.
If we don't have any cats or dogs, how would she know if she's a cat or a dog person?
I'm saying play with the idea that you do.
I'm just gonna wing it and say a cat person.
Marissa? The real Marissa?
If I remember correctly, I think I said I feel like she'd lean more towards cats.
Okay.
I don't remember.
It's fine. There's a level of trust here that I'm assuming you're going to give me your best answers if you don't immediately know. Okay. The snake lingers on you for a moment, and the hedge rises, and you see a field before you, and the form of Tim sitting cross-legged, reading a book. All right, Luna, form of Geronimo. What is that?
12.
12. Wait, I actually forget. Are you in front of the snake, or are you?
No,
you're past
the
the
path
snake?
opened
You're
up,
past
so I
the-
went by.
Okay. No progress at this point as the maze continues. Colby, form of Cassidy. Survival, investigation.
Hey, that's pretty good. 17.
Okay. You find a scrying pool. The snake rises. Roll me a d20.
7.
What is Rarissa's biggest fear?
Well, not entirely certain. I feel like it would be... might be linked to her curse. Feeling of constantly being watched. Paranoia. She never really had any time to herself. An invasion, privacy, a lack of security. It's quiet, still.
The eyes of the snake flash, and you feel a pain that puts you on your knees as you're dealt 8 points of psychic damage. Wrong.
You know what? That's fair.
Geronimo or Luna, survival investigation. We're almost there, guys.
Okay, so 18 total.
Okay. Another scrying pool. Roll me a d20.
No, 6.
What is Cassidy's favorite way to relax?
I would imagine it would have something to do with the forge. Putting together plans for something to create.
The snake's eyes flash. You were dealt 6 points of psychic damage. No. All right, Colby, just go ahead and roll me a d20.
15.
Okay. Can Rena keep a secret?
I feel like yes. She'd probably tell her sister, but yeah, I think she'd keep it secret.
I mean, I just want to tell you that that's right on the nose, but please confirm for me, Sora. Yeah.
I believe the example I had used was Ulrich telling her about like his djinn or whatever. You know, she's kept that secret.
That was a thing, yeah.
So
you did mention that. I remember now. You don't feel pain as the hedge rises and you see your body and Rarissa sitting outside in a field. All right, Luna, D20, please.
Say, toss me a book. That's a joke. Don't toss it. Hand it.
What do you got?
Got 8.
8?
8.
Does Rena give second chances?
I should give second chances.
Sora?
yeah, that response was like definitely, but you know, it really depends on like the circumstance. No.
I think one of the things you said was it's only once or something like that.
It's only once. Yeah. So
The hedge rises, the snake retreats, and you see the rest of your group standing out in a field. You have all cleared the hedge maze.
Okay.
Thank you, Death.
Deep. Oh.
I believe that is 1d6 of healing? Is that correct? Or
Yes.
was it okay. Yeah, so
Y'all,
who wants to roll
D6s?
that?
Okay.
Let Death roll it.
Yeah.
Does Death have a d6? He can
Kind of
roll
question
it.
is that? Does Death have a D6?
it on hand. Like, I don't know if he's got to
Roll
dig
it,
for
roll
it.
it, roll
I mean,
it.
I know he's played before, but
I mean, there's websites where you could just go to roll a die.
that's true.
This is true.
While we're waiting to see if he has something he can roll, you all are sitting in a field, sunlight illuminating the path ahead of you. Trees cover the sun from directly hitting you, and just past this canopy of trees, you see the rest of the field. Do you move forward to approach it? Roll that d6, Death. 5 points of healing to everybody.
Woo!
Thank you for the heals.
Yes, thank you.
Do you all progress towards to get a look at this field before you? Yes.
Say yes.
You said the field was before a canopy?
There you have like trees that are covering you, like a little canopy of trees, and just past the trees is where the field is. I had misspoke earlier.
Oh, okay. Onward and upwards.
Making your way past the tree canopy, you eventually come out into where you're standing in full sunlight. The field before you, full of a beautiful yet alien array of flowers, all of various species and colors that you are not accustomed to. In the center of this flower-filled field is a very large cottage with white stone walls, a straw roof, and a second structure attached to it that appears to be a house made of glass. Starting at about halfway between the hedge maze and the cottage, the cobblestone path begins leading you to the front door of the cottage. You're all progressing. I see.
Approach the
Knock,
front
knock.
door.
Okay.
We're not here for nothing.
Turn around and thumper the door.
As you knock at the door, it only takes a moment. It opens, and this seemingly young woman answers the door, tan skin, blonde hair with white streaks in it, wearing this long, light blue colored dress. She's got pointed ears and like baby blue, like light powder blue eyes. And she smiles and she says, "I'm sorry for making you have to go through that, but I have to make sure of the people that I help."
We were told that you didn't like people wasting your time. So, fair.
My safety is important to me. Please do come in. And she steps back and opens the door. You do notice immediately this voice is completely different from what you heard in the maze. As she opens the door and lets you all in. It is a very wide open room. There's a stone oven towards the back with a warm fire roaring within it. There's lots of knickknacks decorated throughout the place. There's lots of plants, planters, and things like that with all sorts of different things growing in them. You would recognize some of them, like various like spices and herbs and things like that, as well as just some very interesting looking flowers, including one in particular that is a reddish purplish color, like a mix of the two, and it looks like a giant Venus flytrap, but bulbous. Like the head's like a lily, kind of, and it clearly has teeth and a mouth. There's just it's actually a very warm and inviting space. A lot of the furniture looks like it's been professionally made by a carpenter, very intricately designed wood furniture. The stone walls have been carved into in some places to create shelving and counter space. And she gestures over to the side. There's basically what looks like a couch kind of set into the wall. It's got cushion on it and everything. And she says, please have a seat. You're misplaced, right? Your
Yes,
mind
very.
Amongst other things.
and all of your minds and bodies are here, correct?
Mhm.
Right. Well, how long ago did you enter Arcadia?
Okay.
A day?
Day and a half, probably.
Oh, good. So you haven't had to endure very long.
Not a whole
Well,
lot.
well, this won't take very long, but I am going to have to pry a little bit, so I hope you don't mind. Would anybody like some tea?
Yes.
I have a
take
very
some tea.
strong
Thank you.
craving for it right now.
Of course. And she goes over towards where the stone oven is, and there is a metal arm that kind of swivels back and forth, so she could put a teapot over the flame. And she pulls the tea kettle off. Clearly, already has some water, and she starts pouring it into some cups. And she mixes the cups up and eventually brings them over and sets the cups down there. These stone beige cups she puts down in front of each of you, and she just she smiles and do enjoy. Now, I said I was going to have to pry. I've already done a little delving into your minds, or else we wouldn't have known the answers to the questions that were asked. I do apologize. I know it's a bit invasive, but again, I do not apologize for looking out for my own safety. I will say that despite the trouble that some of you may have had, you are good friends to each other. I did see that much. She sets off again, and she picks this bag up off of a nearby flat surface. The tea, by the way, is like a fruity kind of tea. It's kind of got like hints of strawberry in it. It's very flavorful and kind of energizes you a bit. She comes back with this bag, though, and she sits down in front of the form. She goes over to the form of Cassidy, and she says, "All right, where's your body?"
Point over at Tim.
Right. Understood. Are you and who's? Oh, you're all mixed up, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, She puts a hand on form of Cassidy. I'm going to be looking a bit, and I'm going to be giving each of you a trinket. And this trinket is going to keep you where you belong. Think of it as your anchor. Don't lose it. But the switch won't happen until I've distributed to all of you, because this was clearly a group deal. She looks down at form of Geronimo, reaches into the bag and pulls out a carrot, hands it to you. Dear, you're from here, or this body is. Just eat that. You'll be fine. It'll work out. Just eat that for now. She, putting her hand on Cassidy, the form of Cassidy, she closes her eyes, and mind of Cassidy, you feel the prying, like someone's looking through your memories. And it just takes a few moments. It's not painful. And it doesn't feel like they're digging. They're just looking at surface, just at the surface of these memories. And she reaches into the bag and she pulls out a necklace. And at the end of this necklace is a metal cage, like a wire cage, with a piece of labradorite in the middle of it. And she puts it around the neck of form of Cassidy. She goes down to the form of Rarissa. And she does the same thing. Hand on the shoulder, the mind of Rarissa feels the prying. And she opens the bag and pulls out a mantle, something to go across your shoulders. And it is a mantle of pink feathers. She wraps it around the form of Rarissa. Next she goes to the form of Tim. And she smiles at you. And same thing all over again. The mind feels the searching. She pulls out of the bag it looks like a traveling kit. It's made of leather. And it has a teacup and a saucer that are clasped together on this kit. And she holds it out. It goes on your belt. I'm not going to put this on your belt. You're going to have to do that. Yes, that's a little too much, even for me. And then she comes around to Renna.
I don't like that I could clearly see that you pulled up another sheet.
I've been doing this for everybody. You just,
Oh, okay.
I'm looking. Let's see.
I feel attacked.
She reaches into the bag. And, same process. Hand on shoulder. The mind feels it. She pulls out a pair of gloves from the bag. And they're not clumsy gloves. Like they're nice. But they're a material that has a bit of a grip to them. She gives them to Form and says, make sure to put these on. And she actually helps. She helps put the gloves on. And as all of you have these items, you get a little dizzy. And you start to feel like you're going to be sick. And just at the moment where you feel like you're going to throw up, you clench your eyes, and when you open up, you're back in your bodies. And you're all where you're supposed to be. Now, I need to make handouts. But Cassidy's item is called Mother's Love. +1 to AC, and you get an extra D4 for your healing spells. Rena, you have the Hold Strong gloves. You have advantage on rolls to grapple.
You shouldn't have done that.
I am what?
Watch
You
out,
shouldn't have
Lenore.
done that.
I am wow. I want to tell you where these gloves come from because I feel like it's not as clear. When you were training Maggie, her biggest complaint were the blisters she got on her hands from gripping the sword too tightly or not being used to the feel in her hands. And she started to wear gloves during training.
Yeah.
So that's where that comes from.
Okay.
Marissa, that is pretty in pink. +1 to charisma based checks and the ability to once per long rest cast the disguise self spell. I know you know where the pink mantle comes from. And Tim has the brim tied. Once per long rest, when holding the teacup, you gain advantage on persuasion rolls.
Hey.
I do have to make handouts for these, but that is what they do. She smiles at all of you and says, "Is everybody feeling all right now?"
I'll be a Bungle's uncle. I'm back.
Everybody else?
Did you learn our deepest, darkest secrets?
No.
No.
I just looked at the things that were closest to the surface and took inspiration from that. So.
We appreciate you immensely.
We do.
Well, you all were in need, and I'm not afraid to help those in need. But those not in need, those wishing to abuse my powers and abilities, I don't have patience for that. So
You've already done a lot for us.
not without cost, though.
Okay.
I know the maze wasn't easy.
Well, I'd like to ask for more, and you can turn me down freely. I will always be grateful. We all will. But we have a sort of goal in mind being here in Arcadia. So I'm sure you can tell we're not originally from here.
Well, all sorts do seem to find their way here, even those not from here, but I could assume, yes.
And you might have also noticed, we are all dealing with curses.
Mm-hmm.
I've been given some insight that we've tried on our own to break them through our own magical means, but it doesn't seem to be enough. Good friend recommended that we perform a sort of ritual and more be the word unusual setting, such as like a solstice or maybe even a sacred place with some added oomph, we'll call it, because I can't think of the words right now. Do you have any insights to any sort of rituals like these? Could you offer any advice or recommendations, instruction? You seem to be someone who knows a good bit, especially of magic.
Hold the teacup and roll persuasion with advantage.
She thinks about your words. Yeah, go ahead. Roll persuasion. You could do it with advantage.
Why did you have to say that? All right. No, it's okay.
Saw that.
I love it and hate it at the same time.
What do we got?
Oh, thank you, cheese dice. Let's see, I'm back to my body. Let's look at my modifiers.
Yes.
This is a total of 17.
Okay. I may have some thoughts. I can't give you the means to remove them, but I can perhaps put you in a direction to dull them.
Well, take what'll help. Better than just blindly grasping at straws.
Forgive me, but I would not attract the woman who has put these on you. I can smell her stench.
That's completely fair.
What are straws?
You know, like hay straws?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like straws.
Yeah, no, yeah. That will require some preparation, though. So you may be staying for a short time, if you wish to partake in this ritual, as you worded it.
Sure. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to study it.
Sure. We can arrange that. We'll see what the leaves say and go from there. And we will end session there. And by the way, everybody is now level 7.
Woohoo!
Woo! Die.
If you'll leave me in control of Cassidy's character sheet for a little bit longer, I'll work on importing those spells.
Okay.
If Amber is indeed okay with it.
I'm okay with it, just as long as I can distinguish prepared and not prepared.
Yes, I'll leave your dots where they are.
Thank you for doing that. Copy and pasting is my nemesis.
I'm happy to tell you about how to get the extension yourself if you'd like. But I can start with this. Right.
I'm going to go ahead and set everybody else's character sheet situation back to the way it should be. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I got distracted there. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Thank you for spending 52 weeks sessions of Welcome to Greystand with us. We appreciate you all so much. We'll be back. We'll be back next Tuesday.
Woo!
As the adventure continues, as we continue our trip through Arcadia.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Ah!